to think of Gonzalez tonight, Buck?
Okay. I think it gets magnified because how well Quintana was pitching. It's bent but didn't break. Kept us engaged in the game. Gave us some chances, but looked a little. His command was off of what we've come to expect. That he's done so well with, and he fought his way through 5 innings. Thought Mac was good again. It's good to get Zach back out there. He had 3 days off. He was going to pitch tonight regardless. But, I got to go out there every night and carry everything. So the ability to get through that and keep us engaged in the game was big for us. The tackle run hurt us a little bit there was it the 8th?
Kind of asked us when these kind of things happen. Obviously, you had some opportunities tonight, and you couldn't cash them in, but at the same time, I know you say you got opportunities. So, how do you look at it this way?
What?
How do you look at it this time?
Well, their pitcher's real good. We knew that coming in. I was looking today how they acquired him. That's really kind of interesting. I've always really liked him from afar. Unfortunately, we faced him a few times. We knew he was going to present a problem, and lucky that the defense and Miguel fought their way through it and kept us to give us a pop there. But hey, I don't know. Maybe if you're counting a base runner here and there, yeah. But it didn't seem like we ever really. We squared up a couple balls early. Jonesy left fielder made a good play, but there wasn't a lot of good contact off of him. There were some not real comfortable at bats against a guy that against some good hitters.
You were 3 for 20 runners in scoring position in the last 2 games, but is that more of a product of what you're facing?
Well, if you look at the last 5 or 6 guys we've faced, they're some of the as good a pitchers as you want to find, and we've come through that stretch of games. Better than you could, about as good as you could hope when you draw it up. We'd like to win every one of them, but we know what reality is.
That run in the bottom of the 8th, in the top of the 8th, does
the one I was just talking about?
Yeah, is it scored because of Joseph reacting to the new rule?
I don't. They're very aware of exactly what the rule is, and John works and talks with them daily about it. I think what has kind of happened is that I think that once you catch the ball, it's old rules. I mean, it's the same rule. You can shut down the plate. You can do whatever you want to once you catch it. But no, we chased something we shouldn't have chased, and just what happens sometimes is you lose sight that what their goal is, where they have to go. You chase the target, which is the plate, as opposed to chasing the runner. And Caleb's really good at that. So that was it's a good lesson for him. He's caught really well for us so far.
McFarland has been lights out all month. Is there something you've seen that he's done differently?
Like I talked about before, I don't know if just that he's getting the ball in that area where it appears a strike, and he takes them off the sweet part of the bat instead of a ball right out of his hand or a ball above the zone that breaks to the middle of the zone. He's got a good slot and a good, lack of a better word, presentation to right and left, and that's what makes Mac so helpful for us, is that he can give you some. I want to just cut him at 2 so I can get him back day after tomorrow. I know Mac will probably be tomorrow, but when he's got that presentation and that slot with his arm, he presents a lot of challenges for hitters. Had a couple good breaking ball pitches too. Dave and him have continued some of the things that he was doing last year. Has really helped his breaking ball.
With Flaherty batting there, do you have to kind of weigh Caleb swinging the bat pretty well the last couple of games against one to have a left-handed bat in that situation?
Yeah, it's there's not a wrong or good. If you look at Balisario's numbers, other than Delman, he's really tough against right-handers, with the slider being his output, a really good pitch for him, and we took a pop there. I didn't want Delman to. I could have saved Delman, but you never know what would happen there. You finally get the tie and run the plate. You want to give Delman a pop at it. And he did a good job. Just didn't quite get in there enough but he hit it hard enough to leave the park. But that's a tough matchup for anybody. Trying to get the ball game to Nicky too.